My wife needed to upgrade her phone from the mangled Redmi Note 3 that she was rocking. Being the nerd that I am, I got down to researching value for money options. That's when I found this beauty. This is my review of the Honor 8X. So, let's get started. The box has nothing out of the ordinary, so we will speed it up. Other than the phone, we get the 5V 2A charging brick, a micro USB cable, a SIM ejector pin, and some documentation. The phone has a massive 6.5 inches full HD plus screen. As per 2018 tradition, the notch exists in all its glory. The notch houses the earpiece, sensors, and the 16 megapixel f2.0 aperture front-facing camera and an inconspicuous LED notification light. To one side, we have the power button and the volume rocker. The other side houses the SIM tray, which definitely needs some uploading. No hybrid solution nonsense here. You can use 2 nano SIMs along with a micro SD card. The icing on the cake, dual VoLTE is supported. The top is absolutely clean, barring the noise cancelling microphone. The star of the show here is the back. The gradient pattern along with the exceptionally eye-catching blue makes this phone look much more premium than its 14,999 rupees price tag. The 20 megapixel f1.8 aperture camera is supported by a 2 megapixel depth sensor. We will talk about the cameras in more detail later in the video. The bottom is busy with the speaker grill, a micro USB charging port, the primary microphone, and the almost extinct headphone jack. Talking of internals, the phone runs on Huawei's high silicon Kirin 710 processor. This is a mid-range chip at the best. It is more than sufficient for day-to-day tasks, but graphic-intensive applications may give you a suboptimal experience. The culprit here is the Mali G51 GPU. The phone ships with 4GB of RAM along with 64GB of internal storage. Some regions also have the 6GB 128GB variant available, but not India. Powering all of this is a 3750 mAh battery, which performs adequately for a full day's usage. Even with the abuse that I subject my phones to, it still ended with a 10+% in the bank by the time I hit the sack. So, the battery has my seal of approval. To get it back up to 100%, it took around 2 hours and 15 minutes. The Honor 8X runs on Android 8.1 Oreo, skinned with Huawei's EMUI 8.2. There isn't a lot of bloatware, but it is not vanilla either. There are a few Huawei or Honor specific apps that I personally did not find useful. The icons in EMUI feel so much like iOS, but that does not bother me. What also doesn't bother me is the absence of an app drawer. Again, in iOS fashion. Thankfully, the software allows enough options to customize the experience as per your preference. Let's now come to the cameras. We spoke about the specifications previously. Let's now talk performance. The photographs come out well in adequate lighting. However, the Honor 8X's processing oversaturates colors, making images look unnatural. Honor's big selling point with all of its recent phones is the AI camera capabilities. The Honor 8X recognizes 22 different scenarios in which it can apply custom exposure and color corrections and whatnot. However, most of the results I saw simply involved boosting the color saturation even further, resulting in almost cartoonish images. As is often the case, low light performance is a weak spot for the Honor 8X. images turned out noisy and unimpressive. The secondary camera is used entirely for depth calculation, enabling readjustable aperture and bokeh after the fact. The bokeh post-processing looks fairly decent with mostly accurate edge detection. Similar to the rear cameras, the front camera performs adequately under proper lighting, deteriorating quickly as the lighting fades. As far as video is concerned, let's see a few video samples now.
Recording this video on the front-facing camera of the Honor 8X. The audio is also being captured on the device itself, and I'm actually climbing up a flight of stairs just to give you an understanding of the shakiness of the video and if there is any image stabilization as far as the videos are concerned.
The Honor 8X is a decent phone if your usage is limited to the standard call, messaging, browsing, and content consumption. It looks and feels premium, but if you are like me and push your device to the edge, this is not the device for you. On the camera front, it is okay for the social media posts, but serious content creators give this a miss. Overall, it's a 7 out of 10 device for me. That was my take on the Honor 8X. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Give this video a like, share it with your friends and family members as well. And while you're at it, make sure that you subscribe for more of such awesome content. This is Souvik signing off. Till the next time, be good and be curious. Bye-bye.